see you again.
Hi, Eric.
So what's new? You've been here a couple weeks, gone in for having problems being late to places and trust issues you've had in the past. So what's new?
A lot of stuff actually. My birthday's coming up this Monday, so I'm pretty excited.
Yeah. You gonna celebrate it?
Yeah, with my mom and my grandma, my sister.
What are you guys gonna do?
I'm not sure yet, but we're hoping to go to a dinner, maybe at some fancy smancy place.
Oh, that's nice.
hmm
Any problems? Anything?
Problems? I guess I could say with like work a little bit. I'm kind of debating if I still want to work at the same place I do or not.
Feeling stressed out?
Yeah, a little irritated and stressed out.
And which job is that?
Hooters.
Hooters? What's stressing you out about Hooters?
The scheduling and the managing of the restaurant is kind of overwhelming. So,
Getting like, you having troubles like stay on task because of the schedule?
I have trouble getting my stuff done.
So it's kind of hectic.
Yeah, it's a little hectic. I'm like running around back and forth to places, and I don't have enough time for anything. And they're overscheduling me, so.
So do you see like a better solution, or do you think it's just quitting would be the best?
I'm trying to seek out other options right now. Maybe possibly like working at a, as a server somewhere,
Yeah.
somewhere else.
You had experience with Hooters.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I love the people I work with. I just don't like the place that I work with, I guess. So.
Right. So you're having troubles with Hooters because it's stressing you out because of how they manage things and how you're being scheduled.
Yes, exactly. I don't know. And I just feel like it's taking up time when I do want to do something. Like, my mom just recently came to visit me from Arizona, so
Nice.
yeah. And it's only been like, she's only coming for a week, so, I mean, and the clock is running out.
So
And
you're having trouble spending time with your mom because of your hectic schedule from Hooters.
yes, and it's just taking up my time, so I feel like I'm not appreciating her enough, because I mean, I may not have enough time with her anymore, because she was diagnosed with, stage 4 cancer, so it's a pretty big deal,
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I want to spend as much time as I can with her, but I can't when both workplaces are pulling me, back and forth.
Yeah.
Because they're short on people and they need somebody and I'm there. And unfortunately I get taken advantage of, so.
Has your mom said anything about it?
Yeah, she says she wishes she could have more time with me while she's down here, but she says, I'm living my own life. I can do whatever I want to do, and if I really want to make the sacrifice, I will. And I just don't like that because she just puts it all on me, like it's my choice to begin with or something.
And have you tried talking to like your managers maybe to lay back?
Yeah, I have, but I mean, their excuse or their reasoning is always, well, that's not really a good enough excuse for you to not come to work.
Right.
So you can only imagine how insulted I feel,
Yeah.
kind of offense in a way. Because there was this meeting I was supposed to attend called Beauty Boot Camp, and it's just you go over basic things that knowing to be a Hooter girl, what to expect, and things to how to wear the uniform and stuff like that. And I didn't go because again my mom was in town and family comes over my work, so
Yeah.
and they asked me why didn't you go, and I said because family's more important. And they're like, that's not a good enough reason. And I got written up for it, but I don't care. I'll take it. I'll take the L. So.
All right. So, why does your mom live in Arizona?
That's a really long story. I don't think I could shorten it enough for this session, but I'll give you like a little background history. Like a lot went down with my mom and my dad. And she always has this fear that when when or if he gets out of jail sometime in the future, that he's gonna look for her and he's gonna, track her down and find her and stuff. So she's kind of afraid of that, and then she's disappeared so she can rebuild her life. So then she had kids with another guy she was married to, and then they got divorced, and now she's married again with the new kid, who's my little sister. But I feel like she's constantly repeating herself, just in different situations, with different people, and it always feels like she's running from something, and so she's in Arizona because she says that relaxes her, being around the mountains and leafy greens and just very nature stuff. So, and I respect her for that, but I'm a city girl, so I can't really be down there too long.
Right.
Yeah.
So other than like expect time with your mom, does like your work end like in the way of anything else?
I'm sorry?
Like does your work, like the way they manage you, like does it get in the way of anything else?
Oh, if it interferes? Kind of, yeah. I guess personal life, as we spoke of before. I don't really have time to hang out with people during the day. It's always at night, late. So when I get out of work, like 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock, then I'll message people like, hey, are you up? Or you want to go do something? And then I'm out till like 1 or 2 in the morning. And then I'm not tired, not till like 4 in the morning, and then I have work at 10. So you can only imagine how that also adds to the hecticness in my daily life.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So what I see is they're scheduling you like really tough, like where you don't have anything, where you can't do anything, and you can't spend time with your mom. And you've explained to them why you can't work that much, but they still, they don't take it as a good excuse.
Exactly. And I don't know. I don't want to be taken advantage of at my job,
Right.
because it is a new job, and I've stood my ground. But I feel like if my point is still not getting across, I feel like I'm gonna have to quit.
Right.
And I don't want to do that to them either, because they're short on girls and there's not enough, and I would feel guilty knowing that I quit, knowing that they're in that position, but then again, I'm in my position that I don't have time for anything for myself, and I need time.
Right.
But, yeah.
And how long have you worked there?
I've worked there since July or August.
July, so a couple months, basically.
Yeah, a couple months.
And they're already scheduling you like really tough.
Yeah, like crazy. Almost every day I'm there
And
in the
it's
morning.
usually if you're kind of new, it's pretty
Yeah.
laid back.
Yeah, I know, but they usually start you off slow and then then go from there. But it's always been constant every day, so
Right.
I'm there literally every day.
And have you managed to have friends there, right? Like you have friends or coworkers?
Yeah, I've built relationships with some coworkers there. Hence why I say that.
So that's why you feel guilty about it.
Yeah.
Quit, because then
'Cause
you're
then
just putting more on
right.
their plate.
Exactly. Yeah. And I feel like I'm, putting more of a workload on them, because not only that, but they have their own life as well.
All right. So what do you think is the solution to solve this problem?
Well, either to quit and find another job, or I don't know, maybe talk to the GM and make it clear to him that I don't like to be taken advantage of, and I like to be treated in a respectful, professional manner, not this around the bush, like non-confrontational manner,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very passive aggressive on how they go about it.
And do you spoken about this about your manager or not?
No, I haven't seen the GM. Sometimes he's here and sometimes he's not, so I don't really catch him. And if he is like at Hooters, he's talking to all the managers and then he's out after 10 minutes, so I don't get time,
So the gym manager, is he like in charge of that store or like maybe
Yeah,
all the
a couple
gyms?
other stores. So, I mean, he's in charge of the corporate stores. Cause there's a difference in corporate and franchise, and he's in charge of some of the corporate. So he's always running around himself. So.
Alright, so when you do have time with your mom, what do you usually do?
We usually talk a lot. She has a lot on her plate, so she'll come and talk to me about a lot, and she'll vent, so.
Yeah.
And I'm usually sitting there nodding, like, yeah, agreeing, cause I get her, and I just wish I could take that all away from her, relieve her stress, cause she's losing chunks of hair from so much stress, so, and I don't wanna go that road either, so, I'll just sit there and listen to her, or we'll go out to go eat something or go shopping, whatever she likes to do,
Does your mother understand her dilemma?
No. She kinda does, but mostly doesn't. She's like, oh, you have nothing to worry about. You're young and you're flexible and you don't really know what it's like to worry about something. And I'm like, okay.
Well, you do.
Yeah. She's something else.
Right. So, overall, you're having problems spending time with your mom and other things in your personal life because Hooters is scheduling you like where you have too much on your plate.
Yes, exactly.
And you feel like the only solution is quitting, which you don't want to do because you have friends there, and you don't want to put more things on your plate. And another solution is talking to the general manager and telling them that you feel underappreciated.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I feel like those are my only options right now.
Right. And which one do you think that is the one that you're gonna go with?
I'm leaning more towards quitting.
You think that's the best choice?
For right now. I mean, I can easily walk into a place and get a job. I mean, it's not hard for me, but it's just my values and my morals and between right and wrong, that's what's holding me in this maybe zone. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you seem to have like difficulties seeing which one is right or which one is wrong in this current situation.
Yeah.
Because there's many different
Yeah.
twists and turns in your situation.
I'm a pretty indecisive person sometimes. When it comes down to a hard decision, I'm pretty indecisive and I'll keep it like that for a while until
Right.
I give myself enough time to decide. And it could be like weeks, or a month or something, as long as that. Sometimes it could take me a day, so I don't know.
Right. All right, Victoria, I think we're about to wrap this up. So thanks for coming in today.
No problem, thanks for
Appreciate it.
having me.